Hello, it's Donavon Frankenreiter here, and you're take two.
Hey, about the new album, do you have already some songs and titles for the new album?
Yeah, one. Well, let me see. I don't know if they're just they're kind
Working
of
titles.
Yeah, they are. They are working titles. One of them's called California Honey, and that's just like a song that's about like the chorus is like, I never thought I would find a California honey I could call all mine. Because like my whole life, you know, I was like growing up and I never really found that right woman that I wanted to marry. And
There in California.
yeah, because California is like, I wanted to find a sweet little girl from California that I could call mine, and I finally found one, like my wife. And
She's not from California, probably.
yeah, no, she is. She is a native little sweet California honey. So that's
It's about your wife.
it's a little ditty about her. It's about finding one, you know. It's about finding one, but you know, you could
It's
find.
about gratitude because you have to thank her a bit because she made your career.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's like, well, you know, I just get inspired to write songs about her, and there's another song on there called "Make Believe," but it's like the chorus is like, if that's the way it is, then that's the way it's gonna be. So we're gonna make believe, and it's a song that is about my son. I'd be driving around with my son, and you know, there'll be these times that come up, and he'll be like, "Daddy, what's that?" And like I'll look over, and it's a big smokestack with like a lot of smoke coming out of it. And instead of telling him like that's a lot of pollution and it's a lot of bad stuff, I tell him, I say, yo, that's a cloud machine. It's making clouds for the sky. And so he gets a smile on his face because he really thinks clouds are neat. And he's like, yeah, cloud machine. So, you know, I'd rather put a smile on his face and kind of twist these sort of imaginary stories into like a positive thing instead of telling him that like that's real bad and that's pollution and like boo-hoo on that little area over there, you know, like, so I like to like change it up and put a smile on his face. And then, you know, and so it's like this make-believe song. It's really neat. The next verse is like, you know, we were sitting on the beach, and there was a big lightning storm, and there was a bunch of lightning in the sky. He got really scared, and he ran over to Mommy, and he's like, Mommy, I want to go. All the thunder, the lightning scares me. And I remember my wife said, don't worry, it's just like the 4th of July. It's like the fireworks from the 4th of July. These are natural fireworks. And when we were on the beach on the 4th of July, he loved the fireworks, like freaked out. And so as soon as we told him that they were fireworks,
He loved it.
He loved it. He didn't want to leave. And then like, you know, we couldn't control the lightning, right? So like he would be like, more, I want more. And like we'd be like, well, we don't know if there's going to be more. We have to wait and see. So it was like, and then like the last verse of the song is me telling him that I know that he'll be old enough one day to like realize my stories aren't true, but when he has his own children and they ask him questions, like he'll know what to do, you know, like hopefully maybe he'll make up some stories about how fun life can be. You know, you don't always have to look at the bad things and be like, that's horrible. So, you know, I get inspired writing songs about them and like songs about like what's happening. And then there's another one that's a song called Move By Yourself. I don't have any verses to it yet. I'm still writing it, but the chorus is it just says move by yourself tonight. And it's about breaking away and doing things and believing in the things that you believe in, like not stopping doing what you believe in, you know, and like don't ever let somebody put you up on a shelf. It's just like just move by yourself, you know, like in the sense of like if you feel you got to do it alone, but it feels right, then do it. Then just keep moving by yourself. Like you don't always have to be like, oh, but I really want
need somebody who
push
me.
Or like I really want to do this, but like I feel like I'm gonna have to do it alone. It's like, you know what? Take that fucking chance and like do it by yourself and be your own person, because at the end of the day, whether you're successful or you fail, you're gonna feel so good that you did it on your own. But I mean, there'll always be people there, you know, friends helping you and stuff, but sometimes you have to make that decision that's like, because I feel that sometimes there's like people have to make decisions that like really deep down inside they know what to do, but they'll be lured in one way or another because they feel like, well, maybe it'll be better to go with that group over there, but deep down inside I feel I should do the other thing. And so it's kind of a song about like really just like doing what you feel deep down inside, not just with a bunch of people. Yeah, very personal thing, like, you know, conquering your own deals. And then there's another song on there that's the working title right now is Love Is All We Got, but you know, it might change. But it's just about kind of going around the world and living in like all these different countries and cultures and realizing that like there's one sort of like international theme or song out there, and it's like everybody, all they have is love, and that's all they want to give, and that's all they want, you know. And it's like no matter where I go in the world, it's like everybody just wants to smile and love one another. And like I'll hear people like going, I wonder why people fight, and I wonder why there's war, and I wonder why there's this, because nobody wants that. Everybody wants to just have a great time in their life, no matter what they do, because everybody works.
That's why they're fighting, probably.
Yeah, you know, I think.
Money or power.
that's the problem, is that, like, you know, love is like, it's for free, you know, like there's nobody can control love, and it's a crazy, like, emotional thing, but like a lot of the hatred and a lot of the bad things that go on in life are all because of, like, you know, big governmental business and religious things. And it's like, man, you know what, I don't care what anybody believes in or how they believe in it or why they want to believe in it. I think it's beautiful to believe in anything you want to believe in, and at the end of the day, let's just all, like, love each other and smile and have fun. And that was sort of like every one of these verses that is in this song is like about how I traveled to these different places and, like, you know, seen maybe these different faces and all these things, and like that's the theme at the end of the day, that people just have love to give and have love that they want to have given to them. And so it's a working title, Love Is All We Got, but it's that's another song, and I'm trying to think of other ones here.
Yeah, you almost tell the whole record already, so that's good.
Yeah, no, there's a bunch of songs on there. I know I'm missing a couple. It's like there's another one that's called I think it's called By Your Side. It's like you know, it's about like getting like really bad news. Like it's about like kind of like waking up maybe one day and getting like really bad news that somebody did something real bad to you. And I always have this feeling of like when I have a bad day or I hear bad news, I always kind of close my eyes and realize that don't worry, because I'll be going home soon, and I'm going to be right by my girl's side. And so like the chorus is kind of like you know, don't worry, I'm on my way home and I'm going to be okay, and you know, because I'm going to be by your side. So it's a real pretty song, the way it's laid out and stuff, and the chords and stuff. So that's another song.
Very romantic songs, isn't it?
Yeah,
Side titles.
You know, yeah. For me, it's like a lot of the times, like I find myself writing about like romantic things, like love songs, and about love and about sharing and caring and peaceful things, because that's what makes me happy. You know, I'm not the kind of guy that like wants to necessarily, yeah, you know, that's something that I don't know anything about really, so I don't want to talk about stuff that I don't know about. And like on the other hand too, it's like I don't really feel like picking up the guitar and being a politician, you know, like I'm not going to talk about what some government should do, because yeah, well, you know, but he did it in a really sweet, rad way, you know. I wish I could write like he could, like, you know, my stuff would be a little bit too obvious and simple, you know what I mean? Like my stuff's real simple, like, and so And Bob was during around a time when there was a lot of changes going on, and like he was the one that was speaking about it, and it was like great the way he spoke about it. You know, he wrote about it in such a beautiful way. So I mean, it's not that I would never ever write about politics or religion, but I just right now in my life, when I pick up the guitar, it's sort of an escapism of like of happy things, you know, love and peace and beautiful things. And that's just, my life is filled with my son and with my wife and playing music with the band and shit, and traveling on the road and doing things. So that's
pretty cool, isn't it?
That's all I have to write about, is what I live, you know. Like I can't really make it up and be like, yeah, I want to write a song about this, but I never lived it. It's like if I haven't lived it, I'm not going to write about it, because I'm not going to really be able to feel it. So that's kind of the basis of the whole deal, yeah.
Yep. At the end of the month, you're going to record in the Abbey Road studio in England, isn't it? In London?
Yeah, I can't wait to do that. I don't know.
Was it a DVD or something?
Yeah, it was really weird. Like, I don't know how it happened, but like, if you can imagine, like, they do 3 of these things a year, where they do like, they ask these artists or these bands or musicians or whatever to come and record all their songs at Abbey Roads, and then do a live Beatles song like in one of the studios where they recorded Abbey Roads.
All your songs.
Yeah, so we're gonna do like a live DVD. Like if you can imagine, like maybe like the old way they like Dick Cavett show, you know, like where there's gonna be 300 people that come out to watch us record this, but they're not gonna be sitting in like a grandstands or anything. They're gonna be sitting around the drum set, around the amp, around my microphone, like around our feet. Like they're gonna be right there next to us, and
they can hit you.
Yeah, whatever they want to do. Yeah, they want to be a part of the show. Like it's gonna be very, very neat like that. And then we go into the studio and we're gonna re-record, like I think with a little help from my friends, that Beatles song. We're gonna do a cover of that, and do all 13 songs on our record, and then do like 6 new ones that are gonna be on the new album. And you know, it's just an honor to be like, to make a DVD at like this place, Abbey Roads, because it's like a lot of crazy, beautiful things have happened there. And like, you know, there's been 2 other people that have done it before us. Like Kanye West did it. He did live at Abbey Roads. And then like this week, Stevie Wonder's doing it, and it's like,
you're the third.
Yeah, we're the 3rd people, and I have no idea how or why or what happened. Like we got like the Willy Wonka golden ticket or something here, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory sort of scenario here. I don't know how we got chosen to do this, but it's like, when they asked us to do it, I was like, do you guys even have to ask? I mean, it's like, of course, this is like an honor. So
Yeah, well, take my whole week off for that, isn't it?
so we're going to take a week off in London and just go to Abbey Road Studios and make a DVD and like.
Very
That's
fucking
like
cool.
yeah.
It's really cool. And then let me have a look. Oh yeah, are you very big there in England then? You don't know?
Well, you know, we're not really that big anywhere. We had a lot of success in New Zealand. Like
In Germany also, you had lots of gigs in
yeah,
Germany.
yeah. You know, like it's like not huge, you know, in the sense, but like we played in front of 2,000 people, sold out show in London, and it was like I couldn't believe it. Like there's people outside wanting to get in, and it was
Singing
like
along.
they were singing along, and it was like sort of to me, it was like really emotional. Like sometimes, like I could even like cry in the middle of songs when I hear people sing. It's like. It's crazy because, like, you know, like there'd be songs that I would play like 3 years ago in a pizza place like in Laguna Beach where I live, and like I couldn't pay people to like come down and even watch me play.
Now they pay a shitload of money.
And then like no, like even like it's not about even making money. It's like it's about like people just singing along and feeling what you're singing. It's like, man, people weren't even listening to me 3 or 4 years ago. They were like, shut up, put some money in the jukebox. They didn't want to hear it, you know. So it's like it's very, very, very crazy to like go and play these places. And yeah, so we did a 2,000 seater in London, and then tonight, you know, we're doing like 1,500 people sold out Paradiso, and like every one of our shows has been sold out and beautiful. And it's like, wow, it's like really just crazy.
Cool. I wish you all the best. And when can we see you back, you think? Like in June will we release?
Yeah, you know what our plan is next year is that we're going to make this record in December, put it out, but what I really want to do is come back to Europe during the summertime, and I want to play as many festivals as possible.
Summer festival.
Yeah.
Your music fits there.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is come back here and do as many festivals as possible, and then come back and do our own tour again at this time next year with our record. But I just want to hit like all the festivals really hard next year, so hopefully we'll see you at one of the festivals.